Hey YouTube, wanted to go over the buddy kit that I have set up right now. I did a video about this some months ago, I can't remember how long, and I've just kind of refined it. I've actually taken, I think I've taken a lot of stuff away and just made it a lot more streamlined, a lot easier, a lot simpler for someone, just to give to someone in need, okay? So, just kind of starting on the left, very, very simple water. Got a stainless steel canteen. I think for all your canteens, they really do your best to make sure they're stainless steel. You know, drinking even if it's BPA free plastic, to me that's still like drinking the water and Fallout. Okay, on this little pocket here, I think it's just a lighter with some duct tape. In this pocket, I think it's just a bug net. So tell you what, if you ever come across, bees and all, wasps, all that things, they suck. But it's really the insects that come out of the ground that are meaner than hell, okay? You want to watch out for those. Ground bees, hornets, all that stuff. Not a good day if you step on one of those holes, all right? You want to get that guy on there quickly. And just, mosquitoes, etc. On the side here, oh, and knife right there, okay? Just pull out the side. Saw pouch. Got it somewhat divided, a little bit bigger one saw on one side than the other. If I need to fill this all with mags, totally can. AR, AK mags fit perfectly. I think Galil mags fit fine. I think the only thing that you might have a little bit of trouble with would be like 308 mags, because those are 20 rounders and they're just a little bit shorter. But any of those, 30 to 30 round mags, I bet you could even, maybe you could fit a 40 round AR mag. I haven't tried, but I like these. They're versatile. Because I generally use this whenever I shoot my AK. So this usually holds AK mags. And this is a dual purpose kit. Not only is it my buddy kit, but it's also my AK kit. All right. I think I just got a tourniquet pouch with no tourniquet yet. I do have a tourniquet in my IFAK, but just one of those things is slowly getting more of those. So everything in the butt pack right now has just kind of been thrown in there because it's like, this is all like my secondary stuff that, secondary sustainment gear that I don't really need. And it's just kind of random at this point. It's just in the butt pack because I don't have anywhere else to put it. So it's going to be a little bit of random what I pull out here. So it looks like I got a sniper veil there. I think this is just like a little weapons maintenance kit. Okay, very, very general. Let's see, what's the next thing? Oh, monocular. Day ration. Okay, I got no some more. Oh, it's about 3,000 calories right there. What else am I grabbing? I feel something. Ooh, gloves. Ah, yes. So it looks like 2 pairs of gloves, regular pair of just mechanics gloves for everyday stuff, and a little bit of a thicker pair of gloves if it's colder or just, need a thicker pair of gloves. I think the last thing that, socks, undies, bandana, if I'm going to add anything else, maybe some wet wipes and some butt powder. Oh, one last thing, balaclava. Okay, I think that's it for the butt pack. Now, all this stuff wouldn't necessarily always go in there. I am looking to acquire a small pack, like day pack, to kind of go along with this to expand the capabilities. And what would be in here would be sustainment. So really, food, my socks, undies, hygiene stuff. Really that. Everything else can go in the day pack. But that's the butt pack. On this side, another saw pouch oriented the same way. I like the ammo pouches on the side for this because if you put them in the front, that is a lot of weight in the front, and you'd really have to weigh this guy down, okay? So I've just found it's a little bit easier with these guys right here. Again, if I need to put something on this smaller side, I can. Water bottle, maps, whatever. But just general purpose stuff or ammo. Last thing on the front, okay, my IFAK. This is not the one thing I do want to change about this IFAK is getting a cat tourniquet, but right now, just one of these Recon Medical ones, just because I had it, and everything else in here. Got some nitrile gloves, rolled gauze, more gauze, trauma shears. Got like I think it's like I can't remember what it's called, but it's an old style like Z-fold dressing or whatever. Some compressed gauze and a Sharpie. Okay. So that is everything on this side of it. What I do love about these flick vests is that they have these internal pockets, and you can fit a good amount of stuff in there, and I found it beefs it up a little bit. So what I have mostly in these is just medical stuff. So extra medical, burn tech dressing. This will definitely prevent you from having serious burns, or at least permanent damage. Well, what did I just throw there? Oh, emergency blanket, more gauze, and looks like more gauze, wound packing gauze. Okay, and that's on the right side. Left side, got my boo-boo kit. I added some moleskin in there and some other stuff, but nice little basic boo-boo kit. And I think the only other thing, some hyphen chest seals, and that rounds off pretty much everything on the kit. So we got all that stuff. In addition to, something I'm thinking about doing is I have a day pack. I have this Camelback, but it's got a lot of Molly on it. So I could just get a bunch of pouches and make this into kind of a, is it the best backpack in the world? No, but it'll hold all the essential stuff, extra 3 liters of water here, and then, an assortment of pouches to hold whatever. Okay, there's a lot of Molly here, so I'm going to definitely utilize this for my buddy kit, just to expand that capability a bit. All right. The only other thing I really have for this right now is I've got these ankle gaiters. So they're not super long. You see a lot of gaiters, they kind of go up to like the base, below the kneecap. These really are just for, I would say, ankle support at best, and keeping things kind of dry. But I like these. I just had these laying around. I'm like, you know what? Might as well use them for my buddy kit, because if you're running around, ankle support is key. You roll an ankle, you're out of the game there, bud. All right, so that's the buddy kit right now. Buddy kit / my AK kit, or my own secondary kit. But I think every Minuteman, or anyone that any person that is preparedness minded needs to understand the idea that a lone wolf, you're gonna die. All right, you can't do things alone. Humans, we're not meant to do things alone. All right, we are really, when it comes down to it, humans are a hive-like culture and society, and the reason we exist is through numbers. So if you've got an extra kit or two, you can load it out, and that just, again, expands capabilities. One-man goes from one-man team to a 3-man team, or a 2-man team. A 2-man team you can do is infinitely better than one, and I would say 2 is the minimum for a squad. Okay, whenever you really talk about Minuteman, like, what are the numbers? Okay, well, ideally you need 1 man up, 1 man down, so 2 is the minimum. Okay, so if you've got that, and then multiple sets of 2, you can compound from there. Okay, makes sense. Okay, good. That's the rationale behind the buddy kit, making sure everything's loaded out. It's something I'm actually going to do today. I'm going to fill up my canteen. I'm going to fill this guy up. I'm going to put mags in it for a second. I'm putting my AK mags in here, because it is really my primary AK kit because of these. But that's what I got in store for this kit, and I hope this kind of inspires everyone. Oh yes, and last thing I do have for this, I totally forgot, the thing it's on, tarp. Okay, You know, I know there's probably a laundry list of other things I could throw in here, and I'm definitely going to get to it. But shelter, especially these Marpat USMC tarps, they're not super expensive. There's a shitload of them out there. There are a lot of repair kits if you really need to. Honestly, you can just repair anything with duct tape. But it is one of those things that, thinking about expanding capabilities, well, these tarps can link up. So, hey, you got two guys, you can make a pretty nice shelter with two of these tarps, okay? I'm just, you know, kind of thinking about what's going on in Ukraine, and you got a lot of trench warfare, and it looks pretty crappy, to be honest with you. And if you could make things a little bit more comfortable, you know, keep the water out of your foxhole or your trench or wherever it is you're staying, you're definitely going to be more comfortable. If you're more comfortable, you're much more likely to survive whatever it is you're encountering, okay? But hey, thanks guys, that's what I got for you today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.